Welcome to Hallies Creations. Thank you for dropping in. I have a really fun share for you today. Super easy peasy to do, so hang tight. I want to show you a few steps on how to make oil painting, palette knife painting fun, easy, and kind of unique and different. Here in the beginning, I'm showing you the knives, and you can pick those up Hobby Lobby, Michael's, pretty much anywhere. And then here I'm showing you how I put lace on. Yeah, I did. I put lace on here. So I put the lace on it while it was wet. Then I peeled it off and it left that pattern on there. So pretty. So we did that. And now what I did is I took the palette knives and I made some green vines on there. So you just load that up with the greens. You mix them up and you drag it and you smoosh it. And you always go tip, tip and drag, tip and drag, tip and drag. So if you follow me, you know that little technique when you're doing your oil paintings and such. And don't forget, while we're at it, to subscribe and set that notify so you don't miss out on any more shares. And now going forward, we're going to add some purple flowers on here. I chose to do the white with the green vines with the lavender purple flowers because I just thought that was so clean and elegant, and I love white. Those of you that follow me know that I like my white. I like colors too, but I'm more of a soft color type gal. So if you want to do this technique, any color you want, you so can. Also, what I did on here is I left that opening on purpose on the bottom. So you see how the vines are going down? Later on, I'll be putting some type of inspirational scripture on there or saying or such. Right now, what I can do is I can use that. I can upload that into my photo gallery and use the different fonts out there and actually change and play with the different inspirational sayings that I may want to put on there as a wallpaper. So that's something you can do as well. When you do your paintings, if you take a good picture of it, and your iPhone will work just fine. That's what I use, if you can believe that. Most of my recordings, in fact, all of them is done with my iPhone, and I have iPhone 11. I'm ready to upgrade that. And then I do a lot of my editing on my iPad, and then I'm just now transitioning over to my MacBook. So anyway, getting back on track here. Notice the towel that's on the easel here. I use that. It's old washcloths. So don't throw away your old washcloths, and don't throw away your wide mouth jars because they're perfect for your art projects. I use that to wipe off my palette knife as I'm going along. Keep it nice and clean. And here in the bottom here, you'll see where there's some pictures popping up. These are some different pictures that I've done. Now I want to encourage you. I just started actually painting and having time to do this a few years ago. When I retired, I finally went, oh, I got time to play. And it just, with COVID and everything, and then showing people how to do this, my channel just organically grew, and this is where we're at today. So just get in there. Don't worry about what other people say, what you think you need to do for other people. You do your art for you, and it will all work out, and it will just be simply beautiful and amazing and a peaceful, calm process. Don't stress over it. Have fun with it. So here I'm just showing you where I'm putting the little purple flowers on, and I'm just taking my time and adding them on. I'm just loading up the palette knife and tip and dragging and tip and dragging and tip and dragging and tip and dragging. Did I say I was tip and dragging? Yeah, tip and drag. That's what you want to do. Don't overload your palette. Just tip and drag. So here what we did is I flipped my canvas so I could get a better angle at some of the flowers, and I want to encourage you to do that as well. Spin your canvas around before you can work it and manipulate it. If the sides get a little wet from the paint, that's okay. It's not going to hurt. You just wipe your hands off and you move on. And then when you're all said and done, you can go through and just take that white paint with your palette knife or whatever color you're using and do your edges. Always finish off your edges, make them look smooth and clean and nice and neat. So just enjoy this with the music in the background, watching the technique, and then I will jump back here shortly and do a little bit more voiceover and walk you through a little bit more because there's more to learn on this. So I'll be back. So here you'll notice, hi, I'm back. Here you'll notice that I'm taking a different palette knife and I'm smoothing out around the leaves. I'm just giving it that little finesse, that little love tap, and making sure that there's nothing, goobly and goppy in there, that it's all nice and smooth the way I want it, and just adding some more texture to it. Now, as I shared earlier, how we took the lace and we laid it on there, and what I did when you saw that green lace, I did paint over that, and then I peeled it off, and that's what gave it that real nice pattern in there. If you want to leave the lace on, you can. You so can. I chose to be a little creative, and I wanted to just kind of experiment it a little bit. And I encourage you to do that as well. Get out there and experiment and play with it. You never know, you might find a technique that you can share with us. So going through this, you're also going to see some more techniques as where we splatter and take the toothbrush and we splatter some more different colors on her just to give us some more texture and stuff. So I am going to step aside again for just a few minutes, let you just go ahead and watch a little bit of this process, and I'll be back. Actually, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, but I'll be back. And now I'm back. I hope you noticed too the different palette knives that we're using. Some have the round edges to it. Those flat round is perfect for your petals and such, especially if you're doing the bigger flowers. And then the pointed ones are really good for your leaves and such. So I just wanted to jump on and remind you about that. You're also going to see here where I splatter some paint splatter on there just to give it that dimension and stuff. You don't have to do that. It's kind of like when you make one of these and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to mess it up, but yet I want to give it that dimension. Just go for it. Be brave. What I do when I load up, most people have a toothbrush, so I'm going to tell you both techniques. There's actually a splatter that you can buy in the art store, or you can use a toothbrush. On the toothbrush, I'm going to lightly load it, don't load it up heavy, and then flick it with your thumb and just hold it back about, I'm going to say maybe 5 to 6 inches away from your piece. You can always bring it up closer when you want, but start off bringing it, up by your chest and then bring it down to the piece. And you'll be able to splatter that and load it and splatter that and get that texture and that technique that you're looking for that just makes it give it that little extra pop. So with that, I'm going to, right now I think I'm showing you a little bit more on how to do the leaves and stuff. So this one here is more of not so much me talking as much as showing you and just letting you watch the process. I do want to remind you though that if you have stayed this far, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and set your notify for you don't miss out on future shares. I have close to 500 videos and shorts on my channel now, and I've just started another channel called Real Talk with Hallie, and that's just jumping on there and sharing what the Lord lays on my heart throughout the day, different times of the year and such. So if you're interested in that, I'll put that in my description for you can find that as well. And I just want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this share as much as I enjoyed making this piece to share with you. Again, this is a really super easy piece to do. It just takes a little bit of time. You may want to start with a smaller canvas. You don't have to do the larger canvas. I believe this is like an 18 by 20, and that's kind of big. You may want to start with an 8 by 10 or 11 by 14, whatever you're feeling comfortable with. This here is in my living room. Actually, I actually kept a piece of my art, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to jump off here. Please, if there's any questions or you have any suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comments. And don't forget that I do have all those crazy different playlists on my channel here. So when you're looking at this, I just don't do painting. I do the wreaths and the jewelry. And that will be shown at the end, some different pieces that I do. So, because I'm a true die-hard DIYer, crafter, artist, and now that I'm retired, I have time to play and share, and I love teaching people how to do this. It's more about the tutorial part of it for me, sharing that process with you. So I encourage you to jump over there and take a look at that. And until next time, thank you for hanging out with me at Hallies Creations. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And I will probably jump on one more time before I sign off. Alrighty, as I promised, one more time before I sign off. So here you're seeing the finished product, and then you're also going to see some of the different things that I video. This is just my sign off, reminding you to subscribe. So there's the bottle art where I show you how to do that. Glass painting. This is a 3-dimensional painting showing you how to make different kind of bows and gift wrapping. This is my, if you can believe that, this is my first piece. These are just different techniques using the acrylics and the oils. Jewelry frame, display frames, different types of wreaths and things like that, as well as bridal bouquets and floral displays. And this is just a little bit more art and some more bottle art. And the thing that's really cool about the bottles is that you can do that and gift them with the wine or the cider, champagne in with them. Different types of wreaths throughout the season. Again, here is a jewelry display and then jewelry. So as you can see, there's all kinds of different things that you can learn how to do on my channel. So I really do encourage you to check out my playlist. And just know, as I go and I get better at editing and everything, my videos will improve over time as well. So I do appreciate you hanging out with me at Hallies Creations. Again, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Have a good day and a better tomorrow. And as my daddy would say, give me some peanut butter and let me skippy on out of here. Peace out and bye.